Okay, so this is lesson 4.9, which is modeling division with regrouping. So I'm going to show you how to do this with a quick picture. Then I'm also going to show you how to do it with the standard algorithm, the long division or division with regrouping method. So first, this lesson is going to start out by teaching you how to do this with pictures. So we have 54 divided by 3. So I'm going to go ahead and draw my 3 groups. And for this problem, I'm going to go ahead and draw out what 54 looks like. So remember, sticks are tens. So I have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And then my little circles are my ones place. So there is 54. Okay. Now to do this with regrouping, I'm going to start sorting these into the 3 groups, and I always want to make sure that I can do it fairly. Think about if these are my 3 kids, I'd have to make sure that I give them all the same amount of treats so that there's no fighting. So I'm going to start, I can see that I can give everybody 110. So I'm going to just cross them out as I put them in their place, so that we can not get confused. Now, if I look, I only have 2 10s left. So that's not going to work because I have 3 groups. So I've got to take these 10s and I'm going to turn them both into 1s. So I'm going to exchange this 10 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 ones. And I'm going to exchange this 10 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 ones. So now I don't have any more 10s. I've already regrouped them into a bunch of 1s. Okay, so now I'm going to start giving my 3 kids their little treats. So let's see, there's 1. And I can keep going until I start to get low, because then I'll have to be careful about how many I am giving. I've still got quite a bit, so I can keep just giving them 1. Now I'm starting to get a little bit low, but I know I at least have 3 more. Okay, so I'm getting low, and I see that there's only 3 more, so I can give everybody 1 more. So now I have taken my 54, and I have separated it into 3 equal groups. So now to find my answer, I'm just going to figure out how much is in each group. So in this group, I have a 10, plus I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ones. So that means combined, I have 18 in each group. So that means that 54 divided by 3 is 18. This is how to model division with regrouping. Now I'm going to show you how to do the real thing. And there's a little chant that I really want you to get stuck in your head. It goes, divide, multiply, subtract, and bring down. Divide, multiply, subtract, and bring down. Divide, multiply, subtract, and bring down. I hope it's getting stuck in your head. We want it stuck in your head. Divide, multiply, subtract, and bring down. And these are the steps that we do in order to do a division problem. So to do a division problem with the long division or standard regrouping method, we want to have our division written this way. We call this the den. 54 divided by 3. So first I'm going to do 1 digit at a time. 3 goes into 5 one time. Now, it's not going to go in evenly all the time. Sometimes there's going to be some leftovers, and that's okay. So I know that in 5, I can get 1 group of 3. So that was my divide. Now I'm going to multiply. So I multiply 3, which is my divisor, times the number I just wrote on the top. So 3 times 1 is 3. Then I subtract, which gives me 2 left over, and then I bring down. And that new number just gets added to whatever was left. So now I'm done with bring down. I go back up to the top and I do it again. So my method is again, divide, multiply, subtract, and bring down. Divide, multiply, subtract, and bring down. So I brought down. My next step is to go back up to multiply. 3 goes into 24 8 times. 3 times 8 is 24. I subtract and I get 0. Now there's nothing else to bring down, so that means that my answer is just 18 and there's no remainder. Now sometimes you're going to have a remainder. So I'm going to show you another example, one with the model and one with the method, that does have a remainder so that you can see that it's okay to have a remainder. So the number that we're going to do is 76 divided by 3. So if I were doing this with my model, I would have my 3 groups. There's 1, 2, 3 groups. I'm going to just draw my 76 over here. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 1, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76. All right, so I'm going to start with my 10s. It looks like I can give everybody a 10. Oh, looks like I can still give everybody another 10. All right, now I only have one 10 left. That means I cannot give anyone else a 10. So I'm going to take that 10 and I'm going to turn it into, you guessed it, 10 ones. Now I need to start separating these ones into my groups. So I'm going to go ahead and give everybody 1. I've got plenty, so I'm going to give everyone a second one. Oh, I can keep going. I'll give everyone a third one. I still have enough to keep going, so I'm going to give everybody a fourth one. I'm getting close, but I know I can at least give everybody one more. So I'm going to separate it out one more time. But now I have one left that I can't give to anybody. So I'm going to leave that one over here on the outside. So that means that this time I have a remainder. I have an extra or a leftover. We call it remainders in division. So to find my answer, I see what's inside the group. I have 10, 20, plus I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ones. So that means that I have 25 in each group with a remainder of 1 because I have 1 left over. Now we're going to go ahead and solve this problem. Same thing, same problem with the regrouping method. Remember our little chant? I hope it is stuck in your head. Divide, multiply, subtract, and bring down. Divide, multiply, subtract, and bring down. Remember, we always repeat if necessary. So going first, I divide. So 3 goes into 7 2 times. So I divided. Then I'm going to multiply. The number I wrote on the top multiplied by my divisor. So 2 times 3 is 6. I subtract that, and I have 1 left over. That's my subtraction. So now I bring down. So I bring down. Now I'm working with 16. So I start back up the top. 3 divided into 16. Well, it fits in 5 times because 5 times 3 is 15. I subtract. I have 1 left over. But if you look, I have nothing else to bring down. So that means that that has to be my remainder. 25 remainder 1. Have a great day.